Hello everyone, this is Wayne, coming to you from Wayne's Model World here in Central Florida. Today we're going to do the video on the final, this will be the final video on the Revell 66 Shelby Gt 350H, which of course is the Hertz edition. I've done this vehicle stock, which I normally don't do, but I really like the looks of this car, so we did it box stock in the black and gold, and here we're going to bring it in. There's the 66 Shelby GT 350H. As I stated before, this is done. I did it in a rattle cam gloss black first. It did not work for me. Me and rattle cams don't get along. So what I did, I put down the base of a flat black primer, let that dry, and then I put several coats of clear over it. First I started with 2 light coats so I can get my decals and my bare metal foil down, and then I came back and put several more coats of clear over everything, and then of course I 5,000'd it and rubbed it, polished it out. I do clear over all my decals and all over my bare metal foil. That's always a big question people ask. Do you clear over decals? Do you clear over bare metal foil? I do. I'm a big believer in it. It seals everything down. Nothing peels, nothing rubs off. I know when I first started building models, when I first started got into trying bare metal foil, that'd be the last thing I'd do. And then everything would look good until you picked it up a couple times by the drip rails or rubbed your hand across the belt molding areas, and here it would start to peel. And then it ain't nothing but a problem. You're redoing it all the time. So I found out before I do my final assembly or my final clear, I get everything on, everything I want to bare metal foil, all decals, and then I clear it. That's just the way I do it. It's been good for me. I've had luck, so I'm not gonna change it. But this was a nice kit. Other than what we stated before about the emblems on the side, that they're just so faint you can't do anything with them. But everything come out nice. The interior come out nice. I think the paint looks good. We did finish under the hood. I'm going to show you something I've done here. I'm going to turn this upside down just to demonstrate something. If you would do this with most models, the hood would either come open or fall off, because some people don't hinge it. I normally don't hinge my hoods, but this one's hinged. And if you watched, when it comes down, it locks down. What I found a few years back, I found these magnets. They're very, 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 very small. They come in a box like this. I don't even remember. I think I found these online somewhere. They're made in China, of course. But they come on long, narrow, in fact, even hard to get out of the box. They come like this. And you actually have to take your knife. I'm going to take one here. Give me a minute here and I'll split one off just to show you how small these magnets actually are. If you could see this, let's see, let me get it in here first. Where we at? There we are. I don't even know if you can see that on the tip of my X-Acto knife. There it is. On the tip. Yeah, I've used these for trunks. I've used them for doors. They're really amazing, but they're really fine. They're really hard to work with. And like I said, this is actually all magnets, all them little magnets together, and they're already cut. You just have to find where they're cut, and you cut them off with your X-Acto knife. And what I did, I put one top and one bottom. Let's see if we can get a shot of it. You see that? If you see that little silver dot there, it almost looks like a radiator cap, like it should be the radiator cap. Well, that is actually the magnet, and There's the other magnet up there. The only thing you have to watch is when you're doing them, make sure you get the polarity right, so they'll actually stick to each other. But it's really neat. It just latches down the hood, latches your doors shut. If anybody ever cut doors open, you know, sometimes you have a hard time keeping them closed. Same thing with deck lids. When you hinge your deck lid, sometimes you just don't want to. I've actually used them for. I've actually one time built a car. I used it for a trailer hitch. I put a magnet on a trailer hitch and a magnet on a trailer, and I could hook them together, and they're pretty strong. I mean, they hold pretty good. Okay, that's enough of the magnets. That's just something I wanted to throw out to you gentlemen who haven't seen it or used them. Pretty neat deal for latching stuff down. I'm gonna pop the hood off here if I can without breaking anything. Yeah, there we go. Of course, we did detail our engine. Not as much as we normally do, but we did run some wires here and there. And like I said, I don't follow no plan. I did look up a picture of the engine bay of this vehicle, and I did follow some of it. But a lot of it was done in black, which wouldn't show up anyway. It was a lot of black wiring. So I just added a little color just for something to show up. Of course, the battery says, I don't know if you can read it, says auto light on it. And, of course, our windshield washer bottle says FOMOCO, which is Ford Motor Company, of course. But that's basically what we've done. Let's see if we can get this back on without... Yeah, we'll just leave it off. It don't matter. But anyway, once more around. This is our finished product. I even did the gas cap. I don't know how well you can see that. I even went in with marker and simulated the Cobra on the gas cap. So I put a little detail into this one. And like I said, this is probably one of my. I'm thinking anyway. This is probably one of my nicer builds that I've done in a while. Of course, it's all stock, which guarantee the next one I do will not be all stock. I'll get back to doing some customizing. But one more time around, and we will have a slideshow. So that's the finish. That's the finished product. The Revell 66 Shelby GT 350H. This is Wayne. Have a good one. Stay safe. Goodbye.